Hi, today I'd like to show you how to make a spooky wall hanging. This is using silhouettes. So for this you will need a stick or cane, some string, black cotton, glue stick, pencil, scissors, biro, PVC electrical tape, or you could use sellotape or masking tape. You'll also need a couple of sheets of scrap paper for ideas and templates, black card, and for the moon you could either use foil and scrap card from a cereal packet, or you could use the silver foil side of a drinks carton. Right, let's get going. Well, first of all, I made a few sketches of ideas for my wall hanging. You could do the same. Try and work out how you want it to look and what you want to include. With mine, I used a tree and a moon and bats and a spider and an owl. The first thing I started with was the tree in mine. As you can see, it's made up of, you can see there's a lot of cross-hatching here going along, and I'll show you how easy it is to draw a tree. This is quite an easy method. So you want to think about the trunk of your tree. I've got a bit of a curve in here because it's supposed to be old. But remember, it's thicker at the base of the tree. It gets thinner going up the trunk. Give yourself an idea of a few twigs, a few branches, should I say. One thing about branches is where they join on the trunk are quite a bit thicker. So if you do a bit of a thick wavy line, wherever it joins the trunk, see how your line's thickening up and looking more like a branch. Again here, thicker there. Just thicken that line up and draw the line like that. There, that's taking shape. And again, add a bit there. That needs to be thicker as well. So just keep doing that and build up your branches. You can build up, because you want this, because you're going to cut it out of card eventually. There we go. It's a bit thicker. So you can see what I've done. I've thickened them all up. So that's quite an easy way of doing it until you get your drawing to the point that you're happy with it. Then to transfer it to the black card, what I did was put my drawing on top of the card, and with the biro I pressed down quite hard along the lines of my tree, the outside of my tree. By doing this, it indents into the I'm indenting into the card underneath. So when I lift off, you probably won't be able to see this. I can actually see an indented line, which I can then go over with a pencil to show me where to cut. Of course, you need to do the whole of the tray before you actually take your picture off, your drawing off. So now I can cut round it. So that's the first step. So I cut around my tree. One cut out tree. Put that to one side. The next thing I did was the moon. And I decided I wanted the circle to be about that size. So this is just the lid of it. Well, it's coffee actually. So then I cut out, there's two ways you can do the moon. You can either cut it out of the drinks carton, the lovely silver foil that you get on the inside of it, or you can actually cut out a piece of card out of a cereal packet and then just cover it with silver kitchen foil. The next thing to do is to draw the bats and the spiders, and they can be out of the leftover card. Because the spiders and bats are symmetrical, the same either side, an easy way to draw this, instead of cutting it straight out of the card, you can do a template. It's much easier, it's the easiest way of doing it. So crease, put a crease in a bit of paper, then I've drawn my bat. So it's sort of got a roundish head. Then you've got your wing coming out. To a point there. But not miss off the ear. So you need to hold on to the crease, the middle part of that paper, and start cutting out. There we go, one bat. Let's show you against black paper. There we go. Alright, if you do the same for a spider, again it wants to be symmetrical. So again on the crease, I've done it's almost an oval and then around. There we go. So you need the legs now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, and just sitting these open again. Cut round there, same thing, holding on to the crease part, cut round it all. Then you've got your spider template. Now you need to cut these, draw around them on your black card and then cut them out. And if you do different sizes, like I've got a very small one here, that was done in exactly the same way. Folded paper, draw on half the side, cut it out. you've got a mirror image on the other side. So I've got 3 different sizes there. I also made an owl. And as you can see, there's a little bit of silver there for the eyes and for the beak. So I've cut out all different sizes, size templates. Now I need to arrange everything. Just clear these. So for that, you've got to think where you want to position everything. So I think I will have my owl, probably sit it there. Yeah, stick my owl in the tree. There we go. That's my owl stuck in the tree. And I'm going to hang everything off the stick, so I need to position that and try and get it straight with the bottom of the tree. Where am I going to put the owl? The owl and the moon, probably around there, I think. Now I need to tie, this is the tricky bit, I need to tie some cotton, right, because I need to hang this up. I want to tie the cotton to one of the branches and then to my stick. So I think I'm going to use this branch here and tie it about there. Right, I'll get some tape ready. Just want some very small pieces. Ooh, don't want it to stick in there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap, because I wanted that there, I'm going to wrap some cotton around this stick, like that. Get a bit of tape. Touch it there, and I'll just keep it still. It's about the right place. So cut for length there. Right, so that's going to be attached to that twig there. And again, try and get the bottom of the tree straight. With the owl. I need the cotton out there. So again, I'm going to wrap it around the branch, stick. Just put a bit of tape on it to keep it in place. You can tie it if you want. I think it's a bit easier if you actually just use a bit of sticky tape. Alright, I'm going to cut some of this off because I don't want Just get it out of the way. So that's going to go there. I'm going to tie to that branch. I'm going to stick it to that branch, should I say. I'm going to stick that one behind the owl. So that's those two in place. Like the moon, I'm going to put about there. And I'm going to trail this down because I'm going to put, I want a bat about there. So I'm going to use the same piece of cotton. So I've measured it along from this bat. That's going to go and hold, hang those, I'm going to hang those on this bit of cotton. So same again, I'll just leave a bit at the top. Cut another piece of cotton off, like that. Wrap this bit around, stick, oh, stick it on with the tape to hold it in place. That little bit there can be cut off. Right, so now I need to cut some more little bits of tape. So it all hangs together. Right, let's have a look. Like I say, this is take your time. Sticky tape. I knew it needs to go about there. That's that one. Just need to get a pair of scissors and cut that. Right, now you need to pull that down, try and line it up. Ooh. Like I say, this is the tricky bit. Just take your time though. So you're just sticking that tape behind the owl, and any bits of cotton that are too long, just cut them off. That's it. And then the moon. Put the tape. There we go. And then position the bat. Ooh. There we go. Just cut that excess bit of cotton off. There we go. So that's the main bit that you've done. You've hung your moon and a bat hanging off it. So that's 3 pieces of thread. Now these little bats you could stick on the moon. This other bat I might hang there, I think. Ooh, it's a bit big. There you go. Oh, better put string on as well. This is to hold it up so you can actually put it on a hook. Just do a double knot. Okay, on the other, sticking to my finger. Pop that round there. And you could even decorate the string as well. Cut that bit off. But you could actually decorate the string. And find that things will move. There we go, that's it. And stick a spider up there. And another bat, you could stick it there. There we go. Cut that bit off. Now to stick those on the branch, if you just do a little pocket of sticky tape, that'll actually stick to the branch. Just turn it itself. There we go. Can just stick behind the string. So there we have it, your spooky wall hanging. So like I say, you can stick on whatever you like. So hopefully you've enjoyed making this. We'd love to see pictures. So thank you and goodbye.